Hello and thanks for joining me this morning. I'm currently making a video about finding the source of the Mary River. It starts, the end of the river as it river heads near Hervey Bay, near Fraser Island in Queensland, Australia. I'm currently tracking up the river and we're just going to follow it. So I've got a flight plan in front of me. Some of it will be hard to find, but we are going to fly all the way to the end of it. That's just one video adventure flight that I am creating at the moment.
Together we'll fly, explore and adventure, find the limits and learn the basics, scenic landscapes and how to. Discover the amazing joy of flight and all the rewards it brings with CrayonBox on the recreational pilot, beginning now.
We've got all sorts of things coming up. I've got a few things to edit still. One is about diurnal temperature range or diurnal temperature variation. That's to do with turbulence. I have a theory. We have, and I've forgotten, but lots of things coming. I'm planning to do some flights up the west coast of Fraser Island. And Fraser Island, it's a beautiful area. The marine park there with lots of animals in the water, marine animals, including the whales, the humpback whales during the migratory time, which is basically around about July to end of October is when we see the whales. But we see sharks and swordfish and all sorts of other interesting things, turtles and dugongs. So that's something I might do on a regular basis to see what sort of wildlife we can find. You never know what you're going to see, do you? So, yeah, there's lots of things. Of course, how could I forget? So, I've got a trip coming up soon. I'm going to a place called Billawheeler and Fangool, and I'll be staying up there for about 3 or 4 days. I am doing some flyaway overnight trips. I've actually just done one to Mergen and stayed overnight for a weekend there. But yeah, Billawheeler is where I'm going to be for about 4 nights, and probably early June. Well, it will be early June. And then after that, my wife and I are celebrating our 20-year wedding anniversary, and we've decided to go to a place called Longreach in Queensland out west. And Longreach, it is the home of Qantas, and that's where they've parked one of the 747s and a whole lot of other aircraft there. So that's got a really good historical aviation background. So we'll be there for about 3 nights, enjoying Longreach and a few other places around the area while we're there. As well as that, in early July, I am going to the Brisbane Air Show, which is at Watts Bridge in Queensland, and I'll be camping under wing, under this aircraft. I'll be flying in. I'll be arriving Saturday morning, I think, at this stage, if the weather's good, Saturday morning, and leaving on Monday morning. So 2 days air show, Saturday and Sunday. It will be a big weekend. Where does the river go now? Better make a lefty here. Yeah, so there's quite a lot going on, and it all seems to be happening in this small window of June and July, and if we start now, May as well. That's all I got to say, but as you can tell, there is a bit going on and a bit to come up in the videos, and I do really appreciate your support. Right, and the other thing is, you might notice there's a hole in the dash. I've taken the compass out, I've relocated it. That isn't really good. I've got a new compass to put in. I'll tell you about that in another video. Bit of a story there. The compass I had some fairly serious inaccuracy stuff going on which we discovered when we were doing an old school navigational exercise, let's call it that, and it put us out about 10 to 20 degrees off course. Not a good way to find out. Apparently there are good ways to test your compass before takeoff, which I now know, which I didn't know at the time. Alright, well that wraps up that video. We'll continue on this video, filming this, and I do hope that you will subscribe, consider subscribing, support the channel, show me that you're enjoying the videos, give me a like, and let's see if we can bring you some new stuff in the future. If there's anything you really want to discuss and talk about, that I can make something out of a video with it, let me know. Excuse me, I'm distracted, I'm just trying to follow my meandering river. I'm not going to follow all the turns, they're just way too twisty and it will just burn too much fuel. So just come round this way a bit, I'll be back on track. Yeah, so please let me know, and it's good to have you along. And as you can see, there's other people enjoying the beautiful weather today too, and that's good to see. There is no wind, it is very calm. Currently at a height of 770 feet above ground. And we've got about 61 nautical miles to go, so just under an hour. I'm keeping the speed low to conserve fuel, doing 70 knots at this stage. Enough waffling, thank you, and see you soon. Bye for now.